Hello there, welcome to the Soar Pig kitchen. Today we're making brunch and we're going to make a croque monsieur, and we're also going to make a croque madame, and I'll show you how easy that is to do. So the first thing we need to do is get our pans on. We need to make a bechamel, we need to get some bread cooking off. So let's get the stove on. Okay, so we've got the pan starting to warm up. With a bechamel, what we need to do, start it with is we need to melt off some butter. And we're using about 20 grams of butter and the same of flour. And then we've got some other ingredients that need to go in there. And we're actually going to turn that bechamel into a Mornay sauce. So we're going to make it into a cheese sauce, which is going on top of the croque monsieur or madame. So the butter's in the pan. What we're also going to need to do is cut some bread. So this is one of my homemade loaves, made in the liqueur, and I want to try and get a nice slice in, so I'm going to cut it across like that. And then I want two nice slices, not too thick, because a croque monsieur or a croque madame, croque in French means crunch. So we want the bread not to be soft, we want it to be crunchy. So there's two nice slices. I'm going to simply butter them. And what we're going to do is we're going to get them crunchy before we even put them in the oven. So we're going to do that in a pan. But first of all, we need to get some fat on the bread so it crunches. Now, you're going to see quite a lot of cheese, butter action going on here. So if you're a bit squeamish about too many fats, this is the wrong video for you. But it's absolutely delicious. It's the forbidden sandwich. So that butter's in the pan is now come up to temperature. So I'm adding the flour. I'm just going to give that a quick stir. And we need to let that flour cook off. All sides need butter on them. And basically what we're going to do now is put them in the pan. They're going to gently crisp up the bread before we start building our sandwich. So we're cooking out the flour now. I've got some mustard powder here, which I'm going to add in. And a bit of nutmeg. Be a bit of nutmeg. Don't add it if you don't like it, but I love the flavour. And now what we need to do is start adding some milk. So a little bit at first. And flick it everywhere as always. And then to start building that into a sauce. It looks lumpy at the minute, it soon goes up smooth. You want it to be nice and silky before you add your cheese. And as I say, I want a Mornay sauce. So I'm now going to add some cheese. Just want it a little bit cheesy. I don't want to add loads of cheese, just that's nice and shiny, a nice silky finish. So let's have a look at our bread now. It's crisping up nicely. That's what we want, that crunchy topping to it. And come away. So we now get a bit of mustard on top of that straight away. Not too much, just want to get a nice flavour in there. We put some mustard powder, don't forget, in the bechamel as well, so just to that flavour. I just want to get some cheese on the top straight away. Now we're going to get some ham on there. Be generous with the ham, get loads on. You can't beat it. And then more cheese, of course. Now I just think it's good to grate your cheese quite finely. because you don't want too much. But what we need to do now is spoon some of our Mornay on it. Now what we're going to do is give this a blanket of this lovely sauce. Let it dribble off. Oh, I love a bit of dribbling. And then of course, you know, want more, but a little bit more cheese on top. And that's ready for the top, that's ready for the oven. So just wait till that comes to temperature, bit of pepper. And then it wants to go in about a quite a hot oven, about 190, for about 20 minutes. Okay, so we're just going to get an egg frying ready for our croque madame. Look at that. Our croque monsieur. It's trying to escape. Come on. I give you a croque monsieur. Now what makes it a croque madame is by adding an egg. So we're going to put an egg on it in a moment. Okay, croque madame, here we go. Going in. You can hear that crunch. Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. You've got to have a bit of yolk on it. You have to give it to the French. They know how to make a cheese and ham sandwich taste fantastic.